Hey fam! Welcome back to another Tyko Fam adventure. By the way, do you guys know what season it is right now? Well, for us, we call it visitor season. Yep, we currently have many family members from the US visiting the Philippines this time of year. Not only that, we also reconnected with some old friends who are here visiting with their families as well. So today, we wanted to highlight a particular Filipino-American family from Washington who are currently planning their big move to the Philippines. We were able to sit down and catch up with them after a few get-togethers to discuss how they're feeling about their decision to move and how it affects the loved ones they're leaving behind.
Hey guys, so we are out here in BGC at Manam Restaurant. Are you guys tired? Wake up, wake up, wake up! I know. I tried to take a nap. I did. I took a nap. Yay! Oh my gosh, this is so nice. Yeah. We're actually here with some of our friends that just arrived here in BGC, and they're from California originally, but also moved to Washington. That's where they live right now. And they're planning on moving here to the Philippines, which is really cool because it's very reminiscent of what me and Jerry and the family went through 7 years ago. I'm trying to record behind the scenes. This is Jay and Crystal.
Welcome guys,
Welcome back you guys.
Aya and Kate.
Oh, hi guys.
I love the channel.
Thank you. They actually were here last year, and then ever since then we kind of kept in touch. And then they were asking a lot of questions about moving out here, and then all of a sudden they started making the move for it, and they're planning out all the logistics. And they're here actually, you know, searching on a place where to live. Last time they were here, they actually never even went to BGC. They were just mainly in the province, right? Like in Cavite. So yeah, they're exploring. And what do you guys think of BGC so far?
Sorry. Just kidding. It's incredible. It's incredible.
Yeah.
We'll be here very soon. We fell in love with it. In July. Okay.
So we actually knew Jay and Crystal back in California. That we were
loving days.
We were like mutual friends with them through other circles of friends, and see, now we're excited because now we're gonna become like neighbors soon. And we built like this friendship over the years just through our Facebook Messenger.
You're gonna see us evolving within a couple of years.
Yeah. So these guys are, you know, doing it just like exactly how we did it, but we never documented it. So this is how it is.
Okay, but I gotta tell you what's something that's really ironic. When I first met Mary and when I first met you, you guys were on your way. You guys were just like, okay, we're moving to the Philippines in like a week. And then I was just so like in awe of that idea, you know? And then like 10 years later, here we are. This is our dream, and then like we're like living our dream right now. So it's really crazy. So thank you. You guys are such an inspiration. And like, listen to this.
You just moved to the Philippines now.
We're trying, kiddo. We're trying our best. I would
wants to move now.
look at her face. She's like, I want to go now.
Yeah, they're like ready. They're so gung ho right now. They're like ready to move here. Yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the content. Because you know, we have a lot of like viewers from the States or abroad that, you know, they're kind of curious. They're kind of like foreigners to the Philippines. It's actually like refreshing to see other families doing the same that we did. I hope you get more ideas and inspiration of what you could do out here in the Philippines.
Welcome back, you guys. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Hi guys.
This is the show right here.
You got this, Kelly?
What?
Yeah. So it's crispy fried pancit palabok.
And then they're gonna pour the gravy on top.
Yeah.
And then it's
It's really good.
Oh, very nice.
Okay, so here's
Kelly,
the
look,
show.
Kelly, look. Why am I not recording this?
Look at that.
See,
Yeah. Oh my god.
see, look, see.
Wow.
Did you see that?
This is like one of their like must-have like dishes. Yeah. Super different. So here it's more like comfort foods but like with a twist.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, the egg yolks are so yellow here.
Yeah. Nice. Thank you, Ate. All right. Okay.
There's no doubt. So I tell all my friends, I've been telling them like why we want to move here, why are we going to do this, you know, and like, there's no doubt. There's not a single doubt. It's just timing. And we talk about like how this conversation went in May, and it's very different now, but we're going to do whatever it takes to get here, because our goal was, I turned 40 here. I want to turn 40 here. We want to get married on our 10-year anniversary next year in April and do that whole thing. And he'll marry me for my citizenship. Holla. And that's our goal. That's our goal. So yes,
That's cool.
there's no doubt. It's not about wanting to move here.
Yeah.
We want to move here. There's nothing stopping us.
All I'm doing is trying to get in the
Believe me, if you go to
You're getting in the
Melbourne, I
camera.
wouldn't
Okay, go. You do your thing. Oh yes, please.
Hi.
This is very good.
Can I hold it?
So this is my first time with my mom, right?
Yeah.
My first time in the Philippines with my mom, and it's always been a dream of mine to see her with one of her siblings. So all of her siblings have freaking passed away, all of them, the last couple years, right?
Yeah.
And so when we were here last May, I got to spend time with my aunt, and I'm like, you're the last one.
Yeah.
Like how can you guys be apart, right? And so when we decided to come to visit, I told my mom, like, Mom, you have to come with me because this is my chance to see my aunt and my mom together, you know? And then so now when they're together, like obviously I'm gonna cry because just to see them like just interacting, and they're so my mom's a kid again. I see her as a child, and because my aunt is younger and she's like such a baby, you know. I always call it parang bata, you know, and it's so cute. And then but they speak really fast Tagalog, and then like I speak really fast English, I know, but then having both of them like talk to me in Tagalog, it's just like my brain, it's like exercising, but it's so sweet, you know. And I'm like really trying to absorb it, and but just to see them together and see my mom like as happy as she is now. Because remember I was telling you like she didn't want to come, and she was not totally for it, you know. But we had to bring her. She had to experience it herself, you know. And
that's a good
I know.
I'm so glad that she came.
I know, and like when we walked into the condo and she just saw the view and she just saw Manila and she hasn't been here. It was, you know, she was so excited, and I was like, this is gonna change her, you know.
I'm not expecting like this, big buildings, beautiful houses, and the mall is so different where we are. The mall is just so beautiful, just gorgeous place.
Yeah.
I just loved it.
You're just not expecting like
Not expecting
what it-
at all that it is like this now, you know, because when I was here all the time, it's like just different.
Yeah. You had different like memories of what you had of Philippines, right?
And I'm so glad that this time I didn't get sick, because every time I'm here, I always get sick. I only stay here for 2 weeks, and I never enjoyed it before because of my bad health. But this time, it's just like I'm in the States still.
Yeah.
It's just amazing that the places that I've been here in Manila for 2 weeks is just.
It's a big eye opener, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
And my mom, like honestly, if you see her in the States, and then like, you know, we're in Washington, she's in California, she's not, hindi siya masaya, you know, the States. And it's a struggle there, you know? Like she's like newly retired, and it's just not, it's not the same down there. And then, you know, like my dad just died, and she's alone, I'm not there, and then, but we're gonna come here, you know, and so, and like, I don't want to stay in the States anymore, and I feel like my mom, you know, like, she should at least have the option to come here for months at a time, you know, and then, you know, go back and forth, and instead of just like being just like stuck there, you know? So I gotta tell you that, like, I didn't tell her in the best way. I kind of told her because I was excited, right?
Yeah.
And I didn't really think about like how she was gonna react, you know. And so I just told her like in some random conversation, and she's in the living room, and my dad, who's really sick at the time, was also like, he was like, you know, a few feet away from him for her. And then like I told her like, we want to move to the Philippines, and she just starts bawling because like I'd already left LA, you know, and then I'm already so far from her in Seattle, and she just started crying, you know, and she's like, how can you leave, you know? And so I, you know, like, it wasn't definite, you know. I said it was just an idea that we wanted to do, but then in my head I was like, we're moving, you know. But it was like, Mom, it's just an idea. But she was just not happy about it. And I can imagine she escaped the life of the Philippines 42 years ago, you know. And so I can imagine how hard it is for her to come back here. And every time she came back here, it was always, every single time was always because of a death. You know, and this is like a negative. It's always a negative, and so this is the first time in her life where she's here for something positive, with me, which is like something I've always wanted to do with her. So she didn't love the idea up until, oh my God, I'm gonna cry. Because you know, as a daughter, you always want your mother's, you know, approval, you know. And so we told her, I think in July, it was like right after her birthday, which is like worst timing, to break her heart, you know. And then so up until, so it was July, and then New Year's Eve, we had a toast, right? And then so New Year's Eve, this was the first Christmas she was able to spend with us because my dad passed away. So she was there with us for 2 weeks, which is the longest she's ever spent with me. And so during that time, we kind of like inundated her with like videos of the Philippines, what it looks like now. And then, so anyways, New Year's Eve, we had a toast, and she said, I support you 100% from the bottom of my heart, wherever you go. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, that's all I wanted to hear, you know? That's all I wanted to hear, is that she was okay with it, because like, I know that maybe she won't move here 100%, but like, for her to be okay with our decision, it just means, everything, you know? Like, I can't leave. We're so close, and like for me to move, it's like a big and now like I can't imagine like how she feels, especially since we grew up together. I grew up with her, like it was just me and her for such a long time, and so for me to move away, like I can see how hard it is for her. But all right, so yeah, that was a big. So New Year's Eve was a huge like milestone for our plans, because like even though like my mom wouldn't give us her blessing, like I'm gonna do it. You know? It's gonna happen, you know, but it's just so much nicer and easier.
It makes it a lot easier.
It does, yeah.
When I heard that, it's their choice. She has a family that she has to move, not to think about me, because I have a different world than them. All that in the state, you have to have your Medicare, you have to have hospital, and your doctor, and you have to maintain your medicine. But living here is something, because the family and the people makes you happy. You cannot get old when back home, because my husband passed away, and I'm all alone. It's hard to live my life.
Well, hopefully we'll see you visiting more often now that you know you've seen like how Philippines looks like now, and you know, create more future like happy memories here.
And you know, and another approval that I kind of needed was from my brother, you know, and so like he was like, no, you're not leaving. It's just, you don't want to talk about it, you know. But then I spent, you know, a bunch of time with him and his wife, and like she also wants to move out of the country as well, and like she's like, why not leave, you know? And so he's a lot more open to it, and not as sad, you know. And like I really didn't think that he was gonna be as sad, but he came to visit us in Washington, and like saying goodbye to him was like it really hit me, and it really hit him, I think. And so
Do you think they'll come visit?
Yes, 100. Because so his wife, travels all over the world, and he's also currently traveling to he's starting to. He went to Greece, he went to Egypt, and that's the beginning of his this kind of getting out of the States. Because we grew up we're in the States, we didn't really travel as much. Yeah. So I have high hopes that Harry and Raquel will come and visit us. I have no doubt. Yeah. So and to know that my mom, even to have that in the back of her head that Harry's gonna come, is gonna be really, really sweet for her. I know. So yeah, happy. Yeah.
You know what's so funny that this is the first time meeting your mom. Yeah. But her talking to us oh, how are you guys? Oh, he's so tall now. I was like, have I met her mom before? I felt like we've known each other for so long. Somehow, some way, we met each other before.
Here's a subscriber.
I don't know. She was like, "You guys have fun. I want you guys to talk, And then she knows who you are. I talk about you guys a lot. So seeing you or meeting you guys, she knows. The Salcedo Market video. Yeah. She's like, oh my gosh, I have to go there. So she's really excited about that, and so that's how she knows you.
Yeah. Yay! I'm so happy.
Welcome, Auntie.
Welcome, Auntie.
When we're leaving, your mom just blurted out, "I love you."
I know, that was so cute.
I was just like,
I know. Won't she love you? That's so sweet.
I love you guys.
She's so sit down in LA. She's she's kind of by herself, and having her sister here and all of her grandkids and all of her nieces and nephews, it brings so much life out of her. And then seeing her with you guys, she's so excited,
I think it kind of justifies that. Now that she met us, you guys have good friends that to watch after you guys. Yeah, and we have the same background. We came from California.
I really love you guys. It's only a couple of times, but it's like you're already my family.
Oh, that's good to know.
You guys are so amazing. You guys are great and very friendly. And it's just like my daughter had a best friend like you now here because she has so many girlfriends and family there back home. But now at least you're together.
Yeah.
And I'm happy.
This is candy.
Yeah.
It's from her.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah, it's all from her. She's so good at pasalubong.
Your mom is welcome to come back.
Yeah. With or without them, you can come visit us, Auntie, okay?
Anytime, Auntie. You are welcome.
Yes. See, this is kind of what we were feeling back then.
It's nostalgic feeling.
It's very nostalgic,
we went through the same that they're going through right now.
Yeah.
So anything that we could do to assist, and we'll try our best.
Right.
No, so I was there for 4 months, and I felt like I understood what the lifestyle was like. It's slow paced. It's real island lifestyle, right? It's we're 10 minutes from the beach, a walk, 10-minute walk to the beach. So we would just, it's hang out with his friends, for example. And these guys, they live on, dirt.
Yeah.
Sand, I guess they call it. It's sand. No floor, no front door of their house, but happier than anyone you've ever met in your life. And they have very little anything, but every time we would go, they had food, balutan, we would bring the beer, but they would always serve some food, and we just had a good time. They barely understood what I was saying, because it's English, and it's not, it's not a heavily English speaking part of Cavite, but we just had a good time.
It's always different lifestyle if you think about it. Now, for example, you and your friends in the States, right? Has there been a time that you just want to have fun the way you had it here, but you have no money, or none of your friends have money? It's kind of weird, in the US, it seems like it involves money over there. Whereas over here, you can just buy a barbecue stick for a couple of cents. Just go out on the beach and you're having fun, right?
And that's a big reason why we want to kind of straddle the two worlds here in the Philippines, right? We want to own here as a source of income.
Correct.
We want to enjoy, the Western culture that's coming into here as well. But we need to be able to tap into the provincial life too, right? So we want to do both.
Yeah.
And I think that's going to be the best. We want the best of both worlds, right? Just can't do that in the States, right? There's just no
opens up other opportunity just being here.
Yeah.
You see like everybody's entrepreneurship mentality. That it kind of like also gives you the idea. Like I mean, it opens up your. Whereas in the States, to even think about like, wait, how much is it gonna cost to start what?
Honestly,
they kind of close off the door.
Yeah, and that's one of the big reasons that pushed us out here too. Is not only like the cultural benefits, like we love the culture here and people and everything, but the opportunity. They used to call America the land of opportunity. That's not the case anymore. It's all driven by the banks. You want to start a business, you're in debt. You want to start a franchise, they take a cut off the top. All of that is control.
Hi. You guys ready to go? Hold on. Daddy's still eating. Wait. I think everybody's ready to go except for this guy.
No, I'm just mixing it for Marion.
Look at that.
Let you plan.
All to his own.
We've been driving around, singing songs way too loud because we wanna. Picking up all our friends, fill up the car till it bends because we wanna.
This is the beginning for you guys, so
Yes,
it's so nice.
we're very happy.
Yeah. So now we're building our community here in the Philippines, and we're happy to have you all. And thank you so
very
much for being on the vlog, Tita.
Thank
and
you
Crystal.
very, very much. Good luck. God bless everybody.
All right. Bye. Bye, guys.
Oh, it's been fun, Merlon. See you guys again in a few months, and then have a safe trip. We had fun. Hope you guys did the same. Auntie, you guys take care. Bye. And then enjoy the rest of your trip.
All right, guys. We'll see you guys again on the next vlog. Peace out.
Chillin' out, relaxing all cool. Chillin' some people outside of school. When a couple of guys, they were up to no good. Started making trouble in my neighborhood. I got one little fight, and my mom got scared. She said, "You're moving with the auntie and uncle and Fil-Am."
In BGC.
Very nice.